Hello gorgeous people, and welcome back to my channel. I've been thinking, you know, how can we get to know each other better? So I've been thinking and thinking, what better way than to share with you my favourite nude lipsticks. So today we can get to know each other by me sharing with you my favourite nudes. These are lipsticks that I go to every day. I feel like it will give you a chance to get to know my style and the brands that I like to use, and you know, we can kind of have an informal chat at the same time. Today I have 5 of my favourite nude lipsticks which I cannot wait to share with you. Let's never underestimate the power of a nude lippy. I mean, we all talk about red lips, but you know what? Sometimes a red lip just feels so overwhelming, and a nude lip kind of fits anywhere. You can dress it up, dress it down, you can play the eyes up, you can wear it with not much makeup on at all, or you can wear it with really heavy eyes. You can wear it just running errands, and you can also wear it for a night out. So that for me is, let's never underestimate the power of a nude. Always tend to resort back to my favourite nudes. You know, these days actually I rarely deviate from a nude lip. I do love a red every now and then. Love my nude lips, it's how I feel comfortable. So I thought you could share and get to know which my favourites. You know, my favourites are always growing, so you know, we'll always be able to come back to, you know, this and do another video on my current favourite nudes. I am going to show you, I think, 5 lipsticks today. I feel like, you know, 5's a good amount. We can always then build on it. We can always come back to it. I've got plenty of nudes that I love. If that's something that you want to see more of, then please do let me know, and I'm really happy to share with you my favourites. I feel like you get to know me and what suits my skin colour and what I love and the brands I love. I have a selection of my favourite nudes here. I have 2 of my favourites from Huda Beauty. They are Trendsetter and Bombshell, my absolute favourites. My favourite day-to-day go-to is Bombshell. I love this colour. It's like a deep peachy nude. It's not peachy where it's like ashy. It's like a really lovely peach, but not too far off of your natural skin, or not too far off my natural lip tone. So I love that colour, and I always find it works with almost any makeup, whatever you're wearing. And if I'm ever in doubt and I feel like I can't find what I'm looking for when I'm looking for a different colour, I always resort back to Bombshell from Huda Beauty. Favourite ever. It's a matte, so we're going to have a look at that. I've also got Trendsetter, that's really lovely. That's like a deeper, it's almost like a deeper version of Bombshell, probably why I love that too. For me, it just feels a bit more like dressy and a bit more put together. So I would generally wear Trendsetter if I dress a bit more stylish, or I'm going out in the evening but I still want to wear something quite neutral. Maybe if I've got a smoky eye, I would wear the Trendsetter. Then I have another brand I really love at the moment is Charlotte Tilbury, and I have got Penelope Pink. It's actually less of a pink and more of a beigey kind of pinky nude. I would say more beigey nude. It's really quite light with that, but without it looking ashy. You know, I hate that ashy dry look. It's a cream lipstick, so that's where I feel like, you know, it doesn't look so ashy, because it's quite creamy and quite lovely and quite you know, just you want to rub your lips together all the time. So that's one of my favourites. And I also have another favourite, which is a matte. It's almost like a matte version of the Charlotte Tilbury Penelope Pink. It's Charlotte Darling. It's actually maybe more of a peachy kind of nude, but very quite light. The reason I love, and I keep going back to the Hollywood lips from Charlotte Tilbury, they're matte lipstick, liquid lips. Their matte liquid lipsticks are actually really lovely. The texture's like really thick and creamy. I think we've spoken about it in one of my other videos, but the texture's just really nice. And when you first put it on, you kind of think, oh, you know, it's quite thick and how is this going to work? But actually when you leave it and it settles, the texture is just like matte velvet. It's like silky matte velvet. It's beautiful. So love this one. And an old favourite is by Lipstick Queen. As you can see, the case is a bit worn. I love this. This comes around with me quite a bit too. And this is Bright Natural Sinner by Lipstick Queen. Again, this is not a matte, so this is quite creamy but quite nice. It's quite a deep kind of pinky nude. It's on the deeper side, but you can, it looks amazing when you're wearing black, and I just love that. So another favourite. I'm gonna just try on for you now the my favourite, the Huda Bombshell. It's a liquid lipstick, and I will check the price for you. So I can't quite remember how much it is off the top of my head. I think it's £18, but I could be wrong. So we'll try with that first. I am going to contour my lips with the contour pencil, also by Huda Beauty, in the same colour, Bombshell. So now I'm going to apply the actual lip colour. So it comes with an applicator like that. And actually I really love the formula. It's quite thin, which surprisingly at first you put it on, you think, oh, this is like thin. But it's like thin and it has like full coverage, which is just so lovely, because it doesn't feel all heavy and gloopy on your lip. And it doesn't go dry and ashy. So that's the Huda Bombshell. I immediately feel in my comfort zone. I love this colour. I'm happy. It just fills me with all sorts of, you know, fulfillment. I feel like at my best when I wear this colour, and I just love it. So it's quite peachy, feels so good and light on the lips. You know, the lips don't dry out and get cracked. It's quite like I said, it's quite thin, but it feels so good and it feels weightless on the lips, which is like, for me, that's like the great thing about wearing a nude. When it feels weightless, you just feel like you're not really wearing much at all. And you can see it's quite, it's just lovely. It just sets my tone off. That's what I think anyway. It just sets my complexion off, and, you know, I feel like I look, you know, quite naturally groomed, which is the look that I'm going for. I would love to know have your thoughts on this colour. Have any of you used this Huda Bombshell? What do you think of it? Is it your favourite nude? Did you like it, not like it? I would love, love, love to hear back from you, because I think it's a wow, wow colour. For me, it's just like everything I look for in a lipstick. I know I keep repeating myself, but it is everything that I look for. So for me, it's like, it's my number one nude in my collection. I am back and I am bare lipped again, so we're going to try our second nude, my second favourite nude. This is number 2 on my list. I love this nude. My second favourite is by Huda Beauty again, and it is Trendsetter. So I really do have to say that it lives up to its name. I do feel like a trendsetter when I wear this colour. I feel like it's super stylish. It just adds that little bit of edge to an outfit, especially when you're wearing black. I feel like it's an amazing colour. It looks really, really great. So Trendsetter for me is like a deeper, dirtier version. Dirty in the good sense, not like dirty, but dirty in the good sense. Like, we're going to go ahead and put the contour pencil, which is also in Trendsetter. Bombshell for me is just a little too light. I can use Bombshell, and I do like to use Bombshell with quite a lot of my other nudes, and you know, I feel like it's quite a versatile pencil, especially if I'm going down the peachier tones. But I feel like for Trendsetter, because it's that much deeper, I feel like it needs the complementing Trendsetter lip contour pencil to go with it. So I'm just going to go ahead and line my lips. So you can immediately see it's that much deeper. Again, exactly the same formula as Bombshell. I love this. Which is perfect for somebody like me, because I'm always so busy. You know, I've got 2 little children, so you know, I'm always running around with my daughters. I barely have time to stop and do lipstick, let alone, well, I don't even have time to look at myself, let alone refresh the lipstick. So you know, for me, I like long-lasting formulas, and they have to wear really well. And even if they do wear, I do like them to wear quite evenly. It's really important for my lifestyle, and I just think it's good value for money as well. You know, when something lasts all day and you're not topping up, although the product might be a little bit more expensive, it bloody makes sense, because obviously you're not using the product like 50 times a day, so there's no point in something being a tenner and you're reapplying it, you know, 5-6 times a day, and actually most of the time it looks quite patchy. I'd much rather spend a little bit more, and it's, you know, it's you know, it's £20, you know, 18-20 pounds, and it lasts. You know, I've had, do you know, I actually haven't had to buy another Trendsetter yet. Granted, I don't wear it as much as Bombshell, but I do wear it quite a bit. So, you know, I do feel like it's really good value for money. I have got through quite a number of Bombshells. We're probably up to, yeah, probably up to about number 5 already. So, hello, and I am back, and we are going to move swiftly on to reviewing. Oh no. We are going to move, we're not reviewing, I'm sharing my favourite nude lipsticks with you today. We're going to move on to one of the most luxe brands on the market, which is Charlotte Tilbury. Their packaging is just to die for. It's so beautiful, elegant, it is like, oh darling. Very, very gorgeous, very Hollywood 1920s glamour. I love the rose gold. The packaging is beautiful. You know what, it just exudes expense and luxury, and it's definitely a piece you don't feel ashamed to pull out. You almost want to have to reapply your lipstick when you have such beautiful packaging like this. So I'm going to share with you one of my favourite, which is Penelope Pink. Penelope Pink, that's quite a tongue twister for me today. So this is the KISSING range, and it's the creamy, it's like a creamy velvet lipstick, so it's not matte. I feel like we need to move on to something that's not matte for a moment, just because my lips are a little bit dry with taking the matte lipsticks on and off, so I kind of want to just go with something creamy to show you next. You know what, I was just having a quick look online because I couldn't quite remember how much the price of the lipstick was, and you know, I knew it was on the higher end, but anyway, whilst I was searching, I had a look, and I specifically looked up Penelope Pink, and you know what, it has a 4.1 rating out of 5. I'm quite disappointed. Boo to that, because you know what, I think it's one of my favourite colours. I love it. Don't know why I only got 4.1. I know it's still quite high, but actually I wanted it to be more like nearer the, you know, 5, you know, as a minimum 4.8, but you know, I love it. So boo to the fact that it only got 4.1 on the Charlotte Tilbury website. That was out of 64 reviews, so you know, can't win them all, but I like the product, and I guess overall it's quite a loved product. So yes, so anyway, coming back to the price, so I went online just to quickly have a look at the price, and you know, yes, it is on the higher end of you know, pricing of lipstick. It is £24, you know, that's almost a quarter of £100. That is quite a lot of money for just one lipstick. It's a lot, you know, especially when we want to have many lipsticks in our collection. But you know, I do feel that these Charlotte Tilbury lipsticks are really worth their moolah. You know, they are so long wearing, honestly, like literally long wearing, to the point where I have put my cups in the dishwasher and the lipstick doesn't come off on a sort of 70-degree intensive wash. So you know, that's how long lasting they are. So I do feel like they're worth it. You know, they are pricey and they are on the expensive side, but they're definitely a treat, and the packaging is just everything and more. We're going to go ahead now and I'm going to try it on. So it's quite a light nude, a pinky, they say pinky nude. I mean, for me, maybe on my skin tone, it sits more beigey, just because, you know, I'm quite dark, olive to dark skinned, and I do feel like it's more beigey. But you know, it's really hard to actually, for my skin tone, to find that nice type of beigey colour that doesn't look, you know, ashy. And for me, this is the only one that I've been able to find that is just perfect for me. So I'm going to apply it without a lip liner, just so you can see. I think, you know, to be honest, I honestly, I wear it both ways. I feel like it's a lot more relaxed without the lip liner. But you know, when it does have the lip liner, it's just a bit more polished. So you know, I do wear it both ways, which is quite strange, because for lighter colours I generally do wear a lip liner, but you know what, I can get away with it for this. So we're going to have a look, and you can take a look and see what you think. It's super creamy, super yum, super hydrating. It's just like wearing a lip balm. I love this colour. It's quite dressed up, considering, you know, it almost feels more dressed up than some of my deeper colours, if that makes sense. Don't quite know why I get that feeling, but it does. It's so nice. It's got such a nice, like, pinky peachy tone. It's so light. It's got lots of pigment to it. It's not at all ashy. And you know, I think I can wear this without a lip liner. Thoughts? You know, I'm going to put a lip liner on, so just so that you can see how it looks with both. But I quite like it like this. I think it's nice and relaxed and chilled, and you know, yeah, easy. I'm gonna go for the Charlotte Tilbury Lip Cheat in Pillow Talk. So I'm just gonna add, oh, I should have sharpened this. I mean, mean, it doesn't really add an awful lot. I mean, it's nice. I mean, you know, honestly, when I apply lip liner, to be honest, just because I think of my complexion, and also with this type of lipstick, it's quite thick and creamy in luxe. I feel like I always like to apply my lip liner first. I'm definitely a lip liner first type of girl. There's some that love to apply their lip liners after they've done their lipstick. I personally don't. I just love to line my lips first, and that's just my preference. You know, we've all got our ways of doing things, and that's the way I like to do it. I just feel like it, I don't know, I just feel like it looks cleaner and more finished, and it looks nice. But actually, you know, it looks lovely, and I feel like with the Pillow Talk, it really just brings a pinkier tone out of the lipstick. So yeah, that's it with the lip liner. We are moving back into the matte zone now, so we're going to move on to another Charlotte Tilbury, another of my absolute favourites. Again, the packaging is super sexy, super glam, rose gold, you know, all the things that we love about packaging. I mean, look how sexy that is. It's so lovely. This is Hollywood Lips. So the Hollywood Lips formula is a matte formula. It's really thick, really creamy, really luxe. And the colour that I really like, I've actually got two. I couldn't find my other one, so I'll bring that into a different video another day. But this I do love. It's Charlotte Darling, of course. Charlotte Darling is what it's called. Very appropriate for the brand. Right bang on brand there with the name. So it's very Oh Darling. It's very light. Again, it's a little, it's not far off of Penelope Pink. It's a little, I would say it's a little warmer, not quite as light and beigey, but it's along that sort of tonal colour, but it's matte. So I love this colour. It's again, if I fancy if I'm in a matte kind of mood, or I've got my eyes quite you know, heavy, or maybe some sparkle on, I always like a matte lip with that. I feel like too much, you know, gloss on the lip and too much going on the eye is always quite distracting and just all around too much. So and I do love this colour for just every day. I feel like when you're wearing natural makeup and just running errands, this is a lip colour that I would definitely go to. Like I said, it's less of the peachy, well, it's still quite peachy, but it's not as pinky peach. It's not quite as, you know, oomph with its colour, so it's a lot more muted. So I'm going to go ahead now and try this on. I'm actually going to try it without a lip liner. I quite like the Hollywood lip formula without a lip liner. I feel like it's thick enough that you don't need to line your lips, and you can almost use the end of the applicator to kind of get quite a gripped finish, because I don't know if you can see that, but it's quite, I don't know if you can, I don't know if it's going to finish, but it's quite, it's got quite a pointy end to the applicator, so you can really get in there, you know, you can really draw on the shape of your lip with it. So I love that about this applicator too. So I'm going to go right ahead now and apply it so you can have a look. Now this, out of all the formulas, is the one that like sticks to the glasses and doesn't wash off in the dishwasher, which is actually great news, you know, for our lips and for lasting makeup, but you know, not so great for the dishes because we have to like wash them by hand. So I tend to like find those glasses always come out without the lipstick coming off of the glasses, but it's good news in other ways. So this is the colour. It's quite a peachy, light peachy kind of nude. It's really lovely. I don't know if you can see, but it looks great without. I feel comfortable with it without a lip liner with it. It does sit really cleanly and lines the lips really well, and I just don't feel like it's, you know, a lip liner is necessary. If I wanted to look a little bit more groomed, I may use the Bombshell lip liner with it, just to you know, just to make it a little bit extra. But I just, for me, it's something about this formula that it really settles into the lips, and you can really see the texture of the lips, so it always looks quite natural. It hugs the you know, natural kind of all the little cracks and creases, but not like in a way where it's drying, where it sits in the cracks and dries them out. It kind of just, it really not, it's just like I can't explain, it's just like the perfect, it's like powder on your lips, like literally, especially when it finishes and it settles. It really does feel like beautiful, like just powder on your lips. So yeah, really an amazing formula, worth the money. Actually, I can't remember how much the Hollywood lips are. I'm just gonna quickly check. I'm sure it's probably around the same sort of price range of £24. Let's have a quick look. Yes, so £24. Again, like I said, so amazing in terms of it's really well worth the £24, the quarter of £100, nearly the quarter of £100. You know, we have to be honest, it's a lot of money for a lipstick, but you know, I'm here to tell you where to spend your money, and for me, I feel like it's worth it. It's worth it for me. I love it. So I do highly recommend the Charlotte Tilbury lip products. So there's the Charlotte Darling. That's the last of the Charlotte Tilbury nudes that I'm bringing you today. So my last lipstick that I'm going to bring you is by Lipstick Queen. It is a pinky nude. It's quite deep for a nude, but I love this colour. I've been hooked on this colour for, I would say, probably 2-3 years. I love this colour. I'm going to go straight ahead and apply it because I don't wear this with, I never wear this with a lip liner ever. So there you go. There's the colour. So it's quite, it's definitely more intense than some of the other colours that we've tried, and it's definitely more on the pinky side, and it's got a little bit more of a sheen than even some of the other creamy formulations that we've tried today, but it is really a beautiful colour. It really suits well with, you know, neutral eyes, or if you just don't feel like wearing eyeshadow and you just want to do a little bit of eyeliner and or just mascara. I think it's a great colour for that. And it really looks great with some bronzy eyeshadows. Actually, it looks really nice with that. I love this colour. I feel super comfortable. The formula is really super creamy and very like, you can rub your lips all day with it. It's almost like the texture of a lip balm. So there you have it. Those are all my favourite nudes of the moment. Some of them have been my favourites for many years, and you know, my list is forever growing, so I'm going to share with you all my new favourites as and when they arise. I hope and pray that you have enjoyed getting to know me today. I hope that you will continue to want to get to know me and all the things that I love. Enjoy the rest of your day. Please do subscribe to my channel below. I will really appreciate it. I have my Instagram, which I would love for you to follow me on. That is a little glimpse into the behind the scenes of my life with my daughters and all the things that we get up to. Our Insta stories quite often detail, you know, us going to events and just what we get up to on a day-to-day basis. And I also have a blog called www.mummygorgeous.com. Actually, that's the web address, and it's called Mummy Gorgeous. It's a family lifestyle blog, and I would love for you to follow me on that too. But please do subscribe. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch my video today, and I really hope that you have enjoyed getting to know me a little bit better.